See, I'm not a big fan of Baker's.
Really?
I had it. So
Tripping.
I'm in this band. What? No.
People argue it's close.
Really?
A lot of people argue it's close.
Dude, so I joined this band. I'm writing drums for the project, and they were like, I went to the studio. It's in Riverside. It's called Rockstars of Tomorrow. It's a music studio, and we meet there. There's a studio in the studio, and they're like, oh, I'm doing MIDI drums, but we play it live, and I record it, and I'll be like, take that recording to the studio and be like, all right, like map this, right? And the first night I went, I used to be a pizza delivery driver, so I'd bring them pizza, and then the second time they're like, oh, let's get Baker's. I'm like, okay, so I got, hamburger fries. I was just like, oh, it's not
mid.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now. You got one of the most mid orders you could get from Baker's.
Yeah.
You want to try something that's kind of out of this world? Try a taco burger. Taco burger, fire, dude. Taco meat, lettuce, tomato.
From Baker's?
I think cheese. I think cheese in there. There's cheese in there.
Okay, can I tell you what killed it for me? They charge so much money for condiments, dude.
Yeah, but
they're like ketchup. You're like, you want to...
The spicy ketchup is worth it, though. I'll pay it every time. You can't get that habanero ketchup from everywhere else.
I feel like it's just like Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, you have to get it,
Yeah, it's one of those things. And here we are talking about fast food again.
Overrated. There lies the problem.
I think Chick-fil-A is overrated, though.
Are we rolling?
The Stool Podcast.
What do we want?
Mr. Stool! Dad, who the hell are these assholes?
You guys are so mean. Those kids aren't real losers.
We don't want your music.
You're their forfeit. You guys are so embarrassing.
To win any motherfucker always be funny.
Nice word, you dunce.
Hey, welcome to the Stool Podcast,
no music
everybody.
or what?
There's no music right now, but that doesn't matter. It's all right. We'd like to do it dry sometimes. No lube.
All the time.
That's how we like to enter sometimes. No lube, no. Welcome back. We have the cast of characters you are used to. To my left is Mickstradamus. I am Anthony.
I am Mick. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stool Podcast. Thank you again for tuning in today. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. Just do it. Because you're obviously curious on what this is, so just give us a shot. Hit that bell.
Do it now.
Hit that bell. We'll tell you all about the new stuff coming out. All right, Johnny,
what's up, guys? Welcome again. Thank you. You already know I'm the board bitch again, Johnny, aka JonnySavag, and today we have a fun special guest. Part of one of the other episodes we had, Unworthy. You remember those guys? Now, this time we got Zach from Unworthy, the drummer from Unworthy, in studio today. Tell him what's up, Zach.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Guys, I'm excited to be here.
As you should be. Just kidding, man.
First of all, tell us about what your bandmates said about the podcast.
Dude, they said it was the worst thing they've ever been a part of.
That's what I thought.
I like that. Yeah.
I was texting them on the way here. I was like, guys, you were on that podcast, and Dennis was like, that's the most fun I've ever had on a podcast. And Jordan's doing whatever Jordan's doing, so he hasn't replied yet. But maybe during the podcast he'll text me and I'll be like, oh, look it. He said it was awful. But we'll see.
But yeah, no, tell us a little bit more about yourself, your career, how you got to where you are now.
Yeah, so I play drums in Unworthy. I've been playing drums for about 7 or 8 years, and I started out in 2022 playing for Classic Disaster, a metalcore band, and it was my first like band experience. So it was kind of new, playing in front of people, playing like metal music. I didn't know how to like play double bass. I didn't know like the metal side of things. I've always grown up as like a church drummer, and so playing metal was something new. And then in 2023. We played a show at Chain Reaction. We opened up for Convictions.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember Convictions. Well, I mean, they're still around, but I remember when I first discovered Convictions, like they're also like a Christian band, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we got put on this. The lineup was us, and then some like secular band, and then Cultists and Convictions. And I don't know if it was a tour or one. I think it was a tour because Convictions is Australian, I believe.
I want to say they're from Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I do want to say that because the only reason I know that is because when I recorded with the dude from En Vogue Records, he was in Before Their Eyes or something, was one of those. Jordan DeSorbo, he recorded them too, and they were all local to that. I want to say that's where they're from. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be thinking of someone else. Maybe you were thinking of a different band, the same Convictions. Yeah. It wouldn't be surprising.
But yeah, so we opened up for that tour. And the frontman for Classic Disaster, because Jordan played bass for Classic Disaster, he'd fill in because it was just me, a guitar player, and the frontman. And the frontman, Adam, he was like, oh, Unworthy's, they don't have a drummer, you should try out. And I'm like, all right, like, I'll try it. I don't know. I didn't know, blast beats. I didn't know anything. And, I tried it. I got, like, 2 of the 5 songs down. This is before This Present Darkness dropped. And, I got, like, 2 of the songs down. I sucked at the rest of them, and Jordan's like, yeah, dude, this is, like, not gonna work. I'm like, oh, dude. And then I was like, all right, I was an intern for my church at the time, so I didn't have a lot of time to, like, sit down, practice, learn techniques and stuff. So I was like, dude, I promise you when this is done, I'm gonna try again. He's like, all right. So, the year passes, and we play a show in Solaris in Marietta. And I'm like, dude, internship's done. I'm like, I'm ready to try it again. So, actually, like, sat down, took the time to, like, really learn the songs, and we just started jamming. And I think in July he was like, all right, like, welcome to Unworthy, like, that's the first time. It's like,
oh, that's gotta feel good.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
all right,
dude.
Yeah, especially when it comes down to, like, the specifics of, stuff like, drumming, and then people who you have to come into a project where the drums are written for you. So, you're dealing with some particularity there.
Yeah.
People who have written it specifically, and you're like, all right, I'm trying to, I mean, I could do the beat for sure, but getting all the little ghost notes, all the little stuff like that. Yeah.
And, like, all the little, like, details of it, I was like, well, some of it too, I had to change, and he told me, he's like, I didn't think this was ever going to be played live, so change what you need to change. And I'm like, all right. You got to, where I was, and then we actually shot the music video for Isaiah the Willing in August, and we did our whole, like, band photo shoot for the first time, because then we added the former Midst of Grey bass player Anthony and the ex-Cultist guitar player Elias. And so we formed a 5-piece, and then, started rolling out, like, hey, Unworthy's a 5-piece now, and then, played our first show in October, and then, dude, the whole 2025, we're just playing shows, and then we dropped the new EP from The Belly of the Beast November 7th, and that was sick. That was the first time I actually, like, wrote drums for a project.
And so
like,
you get to actually listen back to it, like,
yeah, and I was
is
like,
something I did, yeah.
I have, like, the physical CD. It's permanently in my truck. I put it on every now and then, and I'm like, I listen to it, I'm like, dude, this is, like, that's me. Like, I didn't, sit down and record it. I MIDI mapped it all, but I was like, that's, like,
I was gonna ask
my
that,
word.
Yeah.
But you were saying before we started rolling that you write the drums and then you bring them in and, like, hey, let's MIDI map this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I have a general, the way that I do it is, like, they send me the demo with the drums already kind of, they write them real simple so I can go and, like, make them better. And then I'll, learn those drums, and then I'll just naturally add my own fills, or, like, if I change something, I'll, like, MIDI map it to see if it works, and then go back to my drum, like, my physical kit, play it. I'm like, okay, this works, and then record it. I was like, okay, I did this different. Go back, and I MIDI map it, and I'm like, I let it sit for a day. If I don't like it, I'm like, all right, we got to go back and figure this part out. It's just, like, very.
By let it sit for a day, do you mean, like, you listen to it, like, at least, like, 14, 15 times at some point? Or?
I'll listen to it once, and I'll turn it off for, like, 12 hours.
Okay.
Because I've hit this point so many times where I write something, I'm like, dude, this is the sickest thing I've ever written. And then I come back to it the next day, I'm like, oh, dude, that's awful. I hate that. And so I've been letting it sit. I'm like, I'm just going to let it, be what it is for X amount of time, come back to it. And I'm like, if I still think it's sick, then I'm going to send it out. But I'm like, I don't like this. I'm going to go, try again for that. So, like, we wrote, the first song is A Suicide Mission. That one I cranked out in, like, 2 days. I was able to, like, get everything done, sat on it. I was like, this is it. Like, this is sick. For Belly the Beast, that took me, like, 2 weeks to write. Because I'm like, I wrote the part, played it a little bit, came back to it, sat on it, didn't like it, back and forth. And then finally I was like, all right, like, I'm at the point where, like, I like what I wrote, And then I send it to Jordan, and he's like, you should, change this, change that, send it back to me, change it, send it back. And then the guy who we got it mixed from Iron Audio, the As I Lie Dying guitar player, I think former guitar player. Aaron Chaplin?
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, I'm bad with names with that one. As I Lie Dying.
But he actually changed some of the fills in the songs for me. He was like, hey, I think this would have worked better. And I'm like, well, and like Jordan's like, hey, you can totally say no, like, if you don't want him to change the part, that's totally fine. I'm like, no, like, I don't, like, I've never really played deathcore before. I'm like, I don't know all the ins and outs. Like, I knew one type of blast beat, and it's just with like my left hand going on the hi-hat, my right hand just, matching my feet. And then he changed it to like a traditional blast, and then, I learned how to do like a bomb blast and stuff. So like, I know now like different kind of deathcore techniques. So like the next album and EP we're writing, I'm gonna definitely like
implement all that.
Yeah,
new
but
stuff,
he was like, dude, you can totally say no. I'm like, no, like change it to what he thinks. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know any better.
Do you feel like the finished product turned out, as best as it could?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one before we like sent out Judgment Denied to be like, set on DistroKid and like released on Spotify. He had added this like cymbal groove over the song, and that was the first time I'm like, no, like take that out. It was like, the song that opens up is just like these very like big hits, like boom, 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 like it's just super like big, and in between is like I'm like, I'll take that out, like have it big.
Mm-hmm.
But then we listened to it all and we're like, all right, this is like
but it's cool.
Best.
I mean, that's how. I mean, it's kind of like a little roll of the dice of like who's right about what makes this sound best. But like when everyone's kind of really willing to respect the authority of like, here, I think I need to make the final, call on this. Like that, that's not what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, people look back on it. Whoever's involved with the project, producing it, being in the band, whatever, is like. Yeah, I think we made the right call. I think people are responding well to the music.
Yeah, and the response from this EP has been crazy. It's gotten, because it accumulates the streams from the first two singles, which were, a Suicide Mission You Can Run, which got, X amount of streams per song, but it's gotten like 75,000 streams, and it's been out for like a month. A month and a week. That's
awesome. That's a great.
It's been crazy.
That's a great response. That's crazy.
The whole growth from when I first joined Unworthy, we had like 2,000 listeners, and we just peaked at 10,000 or 10.8. I was like, that's crazy. And it was like we would drop the EP, you go up, and then we hit the point where we're jumping like 1,000 every day. I'm like, this is crazy. I wake up and the first thing I do is look at it, and I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, the response from the people who like wanted the EP, response is great. I got messages like, dude, this is a masterpiece, like congrats on the drop. And then you see the people who like didn't know Unworthy, and just
then they're discovering.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, like all our numbers are boosted. Like it is so sick. But
that's awesome, man. That's so good.
That's sick.
I'm gonna play some of it.
Yeah, let's hear something off of that. I have about 3 minutes.
Is this one going? Nope, it's not playing.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Spotify. Oh, here it goes. You guys hear anything?
Yeah, I hear it. It's creeping in there.
I like that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Man, Dennis surprises me.
Right?
He surprises me with like, he's just like such, and I don't want to like pull the curtain here, but he's such like just like this non-imposing figure, and then you hear his vocals, you're like, fuck.
We opened up for Austin Dickey. Is that with Jared Dines, right? All Dick No Dine.
Oh shit! I'm not even familiar.
We opened up for his band, and one of the openers, the frontman for a band called Titan, came up to Dennis. She's like, "Dude, I don't want to be rude, but it's like, you seem like you should be like a dentist."
Dennis the dentist.
And we're like, he's like, "You don't look like a deathcore vocalist, but you are the sickest dude on this bill." And I'm like, I heard this whole like conversation happen, and Dennis is just like, what?
I mean, I don't slight anybody who would look at him without, like, let's say you put him in a collared shirt.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're expecting that guy to be the dude who mows his lawn at 7 a.m. He makes sure his bills are paid on time.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart, dude.
Yeah, like I said, just the best way I can describe it is just the most non-imposing figure ever. And then you let him unwind, and then
exactly.
Fuck. All right.
You're like, oh shit.
All right, guys. Like I said, I have a hard out today. Enjoy the episode.
Wait, I got a hard on today. You know
Oh.
what I'm saying?
Maybe I'll swing back around for that later. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for.
He'll be out. He'll be out.
You guys will enjoy the episode without me today.
Yeah,
have
be
fun.
fine. It'll be good. Yeah. So like, tell us about this new EP though. Like, how long were you guys writing this one?
So we started writing. So A Suicide Mission dropped in May, I believe. Because we debuted it at the Oblige show. Mm-hmm. And so we started A Suicide Mission is a rejected cultist song that Elias wrote as like a demo. And when Cultist rejected it, it was going to be one of our songs. So the whole concept of the EP is about the book of Jonah. So every song is like one chapter, because Jonah's only 4 chapters.
Right.
And so we kind of, we had all the instrumentals written, and then the concept came later, but we started writing it in about, I want to say February or March is when we really started to like finalize A Suicide Mission, and then in May we finalized You Can Run, and then it wasn't until like, I feel like late July we finished the last 2 songs. And then we got it,
sounds great. That's the thing that's why I was talking about it. I wanted to talk about this more because it sounds really good. And it sounds heavy and like,
yeah,
know what I mean? So I'm enjoying it, man. I've already listened to it myself, but I think you guys are one of my favorite local bands that I play with, and like, you know what I mean?
Which is cool. It's like a lot of we played a local show in Colton, and we were walking in, and one of the openers was like, "Dude, like Unworthy's here," and they were like shocked, and I'm like, "Dude, we're just a local band, dude. Like we're playing, we're doing our thing, we're trying to like, proclaim the gospel through our music," and people are like, "Dude, like you guys are sick." Like it's crazy to see like how people think of us, because like I think of us as like the sickest band just because I'm a part of it.
Right.
I've never.
You have a bias for yourself.
I've never gotten that like outside perspective of Unworthy. I was like obviously when I was learning the stuff, I was like, okay, yeah, this is sick. But then once I'm a part of it, I'm like, oh, dude, like, am I allowed to think we're sick? Like, I think we're the greatest band ever.
Yeah.
I was like, am I allowed to think that, or am I biased? Or
no, that's how it should be when you're in a band. When you're playing music and stuff, you should love and enjoy your own music. That's what keeps you going.
Yeah, dude, that EP is
it's tight,
the heaviest stuff. I think the 3rd song's the heaviest one.
Let's take a listen real quick.
Oh, and by the way, to my right, we have YoungLink came in.
Oh, hey.
Hey, when'd you get here?
Hey, what's up, man?
Popped in.
He's all, how did I get here?
I was in the restroom earlier.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my bad.
This sounds dangerous. Hey, Johnny.
Huh?
Johnny.
Yeah?
Hit the mono button on the headphone controller thing on my rack over there.
Over here?
Yeah. Because it's playing in mono. It's on the very left. No, it's on the headphone thing. The headphone controller thing on top. Yeah, there's one that says mono stereo. Hit that. All right. Go. See that cable, the black cable right there?
What black cable?
The one stick it right underneath the monitor. Just sticking into the board. Kind of play with that a little bit.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice. I don't know what's going on, but I love this so far.
Yeah, dude. honestly, this is like the best.
the breakdown coming up, dude. Top tier. I love it.
Peak.
Ooh, that's grimy, dude.
Ooh.
Like pull it out a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Ooh. Okay.
Just wanted to give the audience a little bit more stereo.
There you go.
You know, I'm over here pushing buttons.
Yeah, I like that.
Toasty.
Right? This song, so we're figuring out like a EP release show, and
Yeah.
we're like, no one wants to play this.
Why not?
Dude, it's like the hardest song we've ever written. And
You hear all the stutters and shit.
Oh, you
too.
guys don't want to play this.
yeah, we don't want to play it.
I was just like, why does anyone want you to play this?
Dude, we got one of this Instagram account was reviewing us, and they were like, "The Belly of the Beast, this is the heaviest song Unworthy has," and we're sitting on the other side of the screen. We're like, dude, we have to play it, but we don't want to.
Why is it just? Well, is for you? Is it just because it's taxing on you a little bit?
No, not because it's very like technical, like
A lot of moving parts.
Yeah, like the main riff. I actually had this was the hardest one for me to write because that main riff, it's not just copy and paste. It's like it changes constantly until like it's like 10 bars in, and then it's like finally the same. And so getting those first like 10 bars, I was like, oh, I can't just copy and paste that. I have to like, change the pattern for this bar. And then the next bar is like, oh, it's the same as the first bar, but that fourth bar is going to be a totally different pattern. And so it's like I think it's just the intro, and like when the intro kind of repeats, that's the hardest part. Because like the breakdowns and like the verse, like those are all super easy for us. But there's like that first part is like, I'm like, oh, dude. And you get those hits too, like, I'm like, oh.
That's what I was thinking. When I was listening to Joe, I was like,
So you use MIDI? So do you guys record your own samples, or what do you? How do you guys do? What do you guys do?
So
with
I
that?
have my own, like contact player for drums.
Oh
and then
yeah.
I send it out to Jordan, who puts his Get Good drums on it. Who sends it to Iron Audio, who puts his own like Get Good.
Oh, so it's like multi-layered.
Yeah,
it's a multi-layered thing.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm always curious about that because when I hear like it's really hard to kind of get a really good overhead cymbal balance with like the shell samples, because I know it gets like kind of phasey and weird.
all drums are MIDI'd, so I want to do the live drums, but getting good deathcore drums from like a non-professional kind of local.
It's just a lot of work.
Yeah,
You know what I
I was
mean?
thinking about like getting an E kit too, because I can take the signals from the E kit and MIDI map it and then just quantize it. And I was like, oh, then it's like technically me playing it, but that's a whole nother beast. Those kits are like $5,000.
Well, yeah, you're making essentially you're also making like practice material for yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Once you have something good,
which I've thought about it too. Like my studio is in my garage, and I'm like maxed out on space, and I'm like, dude, if I had an E kit, I could just stack my drums in the corner, have the E kit right there, and I could just play whenever. Cause I'm starting to bug all my neighbors too. Like I'm hitting the point where I'm playing every day, and like I'm getting like a bunch of new opportunities to play drums with like different bands and for like different churches. So I'm playing all the time, but all my neighbors are getting annoyed, and I'm like,
your workload is just too much for them.
Yeah, and I'm like, I thought about
I know that feeling, man.
dude, I thought about building a soundproof room for like my garage. And I was like, okay,
That'd
I
be
need it
sick.
to be like 8x6, and it's gonna stick out 6 feet. And my dad's like, yeah, but where's the car gonna go? I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
Outside. So we have the driveway, right?
Yeah, I'm over here. I have an E-kit. I don't even use it. Retarded.
Dude, I want to get one of them. I was like,
fun.
If I get one, I want to get one of the nice ones, like the actual shells and like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The super nice Roland ones.
Oh yeah, the ones that they have like pretty decent sized shells on them. Yeah, those are sick.
Yeah, you said they're like $5,000 to $10,000. Yeah. Insane.
I'm like
super sick nylon heads.
I saw this dude on Reddit. He was like, I turned my acoustic kit into an E-kit, and I'm like, what? And he like put mesh heads on it and triggered it.
Yeah, triggered. Yep.
He was using the brain of like a Alesis Strata Pro.
Oh yeah, that would be the cheapest way to go about it too.
I was like, yeah. He was like, the only problem is the triggers never stay on the drums. And he's like, I play and they fly off. I'm like, well,
that's not gonna work.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's definitely something I'm looking at because I would love to get like silent heads and silent cymbals because then it's like
those things are clutch. Yeah, I live with a close family and the walls are paper thin.
Yeah,
and I have the silent stroke on my on the heads. Mm-hmm. And then I add little rubber tips on them, so you barely hear anything. And same with the cymbals. I got like the Amazon brand, which was like $60.
Yeah. And
with the tips, still same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you barely hear anything. I think it's phenomenal.
The same company that makes Moon Gel makes these. They're called black dot heads. They're like trigger sensitive heads. So like the trigger's built into it. And they're like $200 each. But I was like, I can just get one for every tom and my snare because I'm using kick triggers. I just entered the realm of kick triggers this year. I didn't know that was a thing. And then Eli was like, "Do you need some triggers?" So I was like, "All right." Looked into them. I got the on trigger, so they go under my pedal board. Dude, I hate them. I've been taking lessons from the Whitechapel drummer Brandon.
Oh, what?
Because he's SoCal local, which was like. It blew my mind at first.
Like the band's local?
No, so the band's out of Tennessee. He's out of La Habra. And I'm like...
La Habra?
Yeah.
Of all places?
That's
La
crazy.
Habra?
And I'm like, what? So I the first time he was like, yo, lessons in Southern California. I'm like, where are these at? He's like, they're at my house. I'm like, what? And so I was like, but isn't the band out of Tennessee? He's like, yeah, they are. I'm not. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense, I guess. Like, flies out there every time. Yeah. But he uses the on trigger, so he kind of like recommended them to me. He never was like, I recommend these. I just kind of stole the idea from him. And dude, I liked him for 4 months, and now I'm just like, I hate him
because shit.
Dude, because it's like if I play local shows where the kit's backlined, like I'm bringing my pedals anyways, but because the trigger's on the pedal, if the kick head's at some weird angle, like the trigger's not gonna hit. And then I don't want to take the time to like readjust it and like do all of that. So I want to get one of those like the rim mounted ones. And I can take those anywhere. I can do all sorts of cool trigger stuff anywhere I go. But dude, the whole like idea of a trigger is like so confusing.
Get the attack. Yeah, just for the attack mostly.
Yeah. And it's like when I started doing the doubles, that's when I was like, oh, like that's why we have the trigger. It's because you do both. But my biggest problem was I never had a good trigger sample. And so when we played at Chain, I was like, oh, dude, this is the first time I'm using the triggers live. And I plug them in and like, and I'm like, dude, they sound fat in my ears, but they sound like crap in the house. And the dude is like, I'm just going to blend them. Is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And it's like, dude, it's so weird, dude. Because like, what's nice about the triggers, I don't have to hit them super hard to fire them.
Right, yeah.
And so sometimes I'm really just like slamming down on them, and then the faster parts I'm kind of like feathering at them, and it's like some parts of the set it's like boom 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 boom, and the other parts like I'm like,
it's like barely tapping.
Yeah.
So the velocity rollover is like kind of shitty.
Yeah. So I'm looking. I don't know what to do. Like I've tried EQing samples, and I'm like, dude, this is so good. I plug it into a speaker, and it's still like super thin.
No, you want to have it to where that's only your kick sound.
Yeah, so I want to use just triggers. I don't want to ever mic the kit, because I didn't like how that sounded when it was blended. Like it sounded good, but then the velocity from like
so you're just gonna have to get a professional, just a really well produced kit that's already like at like playing volume.
Yeah.
And then blend it in with whatever clicky sample you want to have on it. That's really the only way to kind of go about it. But especially if you go softer, because does yours recognize like how soft you go with one sample?
Yeah. Because I'm using the TM2, so it recognizes like the sensitivity and the threshold and all that.
Okay.
Which that's a whole nother beast, because when I do the doubles, because I don't do the doubles in our songs yet. I just started messing with them, but to do the doubles, I have the Dynasync pedals, and so I gotta put my foot like all the way on the pedal to do it, and it's like I have to have the threshold at 0, like everything's like 0. And I can do the double super easy, but then I started trying to do singles, and it's like per single.
Too sensitive.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's a whole other beast, is trying to figure out a good setting where it's like, oh, I can, rip out these doubles real quick, but if I need to, I can, play the stuff that is just all singles. Yeah. Which I think the on trigger, and I watch videos of Brandon do it, and dude, he's so good at what he does. And I try to do it, I'm like, oh, I could do that. No. And I like, realistically, it's probably my fault. It's probably a skill issue, but I blame the trigger.
No, I mean it has a lot to do with it's just like a learning curve of your equipment.
Yeah,
you know
but I think because my footboard's heavy, it's under like it triggers because it goes like that. I think because the rim mounted one goes off vibration,
right?
And so I feel like if I had the rim mounted one, I could get away with doing more singles. If I can vibrate it less, not bury it all the time. Because if I bury the beater, my footboard's still down. I think that's what's hitting it. It's like, because it goes, there's that little like.
So is your beater? You have what kind of beater? You have a plastic head?
I'm using the low boy ones.
The low boy ones.
So the all wood ones.
What color?
Like the natural wood color.
Oh, okay, for sure.
A bunch of goddamn nerds.
You know what? Fuck you, Johnny.
Yeah, straight up nerding out about fucking drum tech shit, dude.
Welcome to the Nerd Podcast.
What's wrong with gear, dude?
Yeah,
I don't got a problem with gear.
Are you not a gearhead, bro?
Yeah, dude, he plays bass, dude. He knows.
Yeah, I got it.
5 strings.
We should be technically best friends. We what the heck? That's just how it is. Come on, man. Why are you being mean?
Because it's the only way to be, though. Let's listen to you brought a Whitechapel song to listen to since we were talking about Whitechapel. And so you take drum lessons from...
yeah, I do. So actually, Hymns and Dissonance was a huge inspiration for my writing. I didn't rip off Whitechapel. I like to say I got very inspired by Whitechapel, but the end of the Suicide Mission, I put the Chinas on the upbeat, so it's like...
Oh, yeah.
And, dude... I was driving to Victorville with Jordan, and this song came on. I'm like, dude, I was like, listen to this. And because he does it in the verse, he's like, I'm like, what does that sound like? He's like, dude.
That's awesome.
Crank that shit, dude.
I love watching some Whitechapel. It actually took me a little while to get into them.
Dude, I just got into him last year because I saw him with Lorna Shore. Dude, Lorna Shore is like my number one band.
Hit one on the top row. Hit one on the top row.
One on the top row.
I thought Whitechapel was a Christian
controller
band, but did not.
Your hand's touching
I
it.
saw that meme. It was like, I thought this was a Christian show. And it's like Phil with that that head thing that they brought out for the album. He was like, I thought it was a Christian show.
I think the first time I seen them was back in the day at...
Back in the days, because you're old, dude. What, so is that like, what, 1950 or something?
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. With Impending Doom at Glass House. That was when I first seen them, and I was like, these guys are retarded. Why they got 3 guitar players for no reason and shit? They're all playing the same shit.
Yeah.
It took me a while to really,
to appreciate
what they
guitars are like chicken. More chicken, the better.
Let's see. That scare me.
Yeah,
I've never seen the video.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, see, this is...
Yeah, this is. You can just tell this is Whitechapel. Yeah, dude, after this blast beat, like, you'll hear it.
So that's what you did.
What's crazy is what's crazy is Phil's like fucking 5 foot and shit.
Yeah, dude. Do you still have Belly the Beast pulled up?
Yeah.
Will you skip it to the end of a suicide mission?
End of a suicide mission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Hilarious.
yeah. Like this ending breakdown. You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
Can you put it louder? If that's okay. Yeah.
So it's gonna do like.
Yep.
Oh, it's my bad. Sorry, I didn't see that.
So it's gonna do this pass, and then you'll hear it.
You just think of everything.
All right, ready?
Right here?
Yeah. So that's
But you have to understand something. Only you recognize that where that comes from.
Yeah.
Honestly, just as from producing music, like nobody gives a shit about that. But it's just kind of. But it's funny that you like have like you recognize little details like all the nuance shit. Like that. You gotta though if you're gonna do music.
Exactly. That's like the things that we're influenced by. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
No, everything's inspired and everyone takes. Yeah. It's all the same. It's all recycled.
Yeah, that's
Dude, they got like 12 vocal layers.
Yeah.
They're like they panned it in like 5.1 fucking Dolby and shit.
Sony Ultra.
Dude, I would be so freaked out if my
Spooky.
band is like, we're gonna go to a cave and shoot a video. Hell no.
We're gonna wear goat heads.
It must have sounded crazy in there.
Oh yeah.
dude, it was probably
yeah.
loud as shit in there. You know what I mean?
I would have been fucking terrified of fucking, what do they call it, stalactites or whatever the fucking, those things hanging from the top, just fucking break off. Just get impaled.
You get fucking stabbed by one.
No, thank you.
That's crazy. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever?
That's cool that you
Hey,
get
why does it
lessons
sound
from
like that,
That's
dude?
so sick.
Sound like what?
Sounds like I'm muffled, dude. Is it this shit?
Muffly, ruffly, huffly.
No.
Oh. No?
Better.
Okay.
No, it's
It's all
probably
good.
your compressor.
It's my compressor.
In channel 1 on the Bixer board.
Why are you compressing?
Why is this? Why am I compressing? I don't know.
It's because
Oh, I see
Press
what
about
you're
our
saying.
gear
Yeah.
talks.
turn up the compressor so it picks up when you talk low.
Turn it off?
Up.
Oh.
And then you can turn the gain up a little bit.
I'm going to turn you up a little
You
bit.
can kind of push it because you're talking soft like a bitch today.
It's fine. I can talk soft like a bitch, dude. Don't worry about it.
I like when you talk soft.
Do you like that?
Yeah,
You like
dude.
that?
Killing
What
me
do you- what do you-
softly with
wait.
his song.
Real quick.
Tell my love with his words.
Wait, what you been up to, though, Link? What you been up to real quick?
I mean, last
Stop
night
the show. What
I,
have you been doing?
yesterday I DJ'd.
Lights on you.
That was
DJ?
really fun. Yeah,
I
I,
used to be
DJ'd a birthday party.
Oh, nice.
That was really fun.
You DJ'd a birthday party?
Yeah, it was for
Like,
It's from,
we're
like-
talking like an adult birthday or we're talking about
yeah.
little
It was
kids?
for Serena, my homie Saad. He has a shout out. His friend Serena was like, "Yo, can you DJ?" And then he asked me to help. So he came through, and then we partied. We started from like 7 to like 2:30.
That's
Yeah, it was a very long time, but it was really fun. Really, really, really fun. It was a good mix of like house, dubstep, trap.
People got down with the dubstep at the party?
People got down. Yeah, they really
that's
liked
cool.
that. Yeah, people were dancing, got some funk. It was
Yeah,
really
dude.
fun. But besides that, I'm trying to make a Christmas song. I'm really in the spirit.
You're way too late to do that.
I know.
That should have been done in July, bro.
I know, but
You should have been dropping
I'll
it
do
right
that
now.
next year.
Brand new Christmas song dropping in
says that.
midsummer.
I'm almost done with it. Week and a half before Christmas.
It'll be a Christmas present for everyone.
For yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
He's all,
besides
you
that,
guys, you guys might like it. It goes jingle bells, jingle bells. It's like I think that's a
Oh, dude.
song already.
Should have been
Dude.
one that's like jingle balls, jingle balls.
Oh, Johnny, is the chat open?
Yeah,
I'm
Dude,
gonna
I
sing
used
you
to be
something.
DJ.
Yeah?
That was fun, dude. I DJ'd like school parties and stuff.
That's awesome.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a really cool time. And played drums in a cover band. Doing that for a little bit. And then I also do vocals for another band.
Dang.
And yeah, just figuring that out.
He does it all.
I
does it
a
all,
little bit.
dude.
Yeah, rap a little bit, produce as well. But yeah, what else am I been up to? Really, just work. I work with autistic kids. That's been fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Dude, I've been blessed.
It's easy if you're one of them.
It is, honestly. I'm like the leader. I really am. Like, they get me. I was like, hey, I just like look at them, just like telepathically, like, all right, I'll listen. That's kind of cool.
He's all actually they're kind of teaching me.
Yeah, honestly, bro. Like, we teach each other, bro. It's kind of cool. Like, it's hand in hand. It's wonderful. It's beautiful, honestly. I shed a tear thinking about it, not gonna lie.
Dude, I've been super blessed. I've been able to make drums my job the last like 5 months.
That's sick.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's what I want to do. But that's awesome.
It was sick, dude. I used to be a pizza delivery driver, and I was just like, no. I did it for a year. I was like, I hate it. I quit. Like, no backup plan. And then I like hit up a bunch. I was like, I can't just join a band right away to just play and get paid. So I started teaching. I hit up a bunch of places, and then finally the first place I ever took lessons from, like years ago, like 8 years ago, I hit them up, and they were like, you know what, we are looking for a drum teacher. I'm like, oh, sick. So I rolled through and interviewed, did all that. They hired me. So I've been teaching, and then I've been playing like different churches and stuff. And then I just got hit up by another band. They want me to fill in. They were like, we'll pay you like $300 a show. And I'm like, sign me. They play like 3 or 4 times a month. I'm like, dude, sign me up.
That
like,
is
take me on tour.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's my goal. Dude. I want to go on tour.
Yeah. No, that's the main thing. Yeah. Tour and obviously drop music and everything. That's so sick. 300. Golly.
Yeah, right? Dude, they just hit a million streams on YouTube Music, which I didn't know YouTube Music was the thing. I was like, I've only known Apple Music and Spotify.
It depends on where you want to promote, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you're not promoting on Apple, if you're not promoting on these whatever platforms you do sign up for on when you go through distribution, it's just like why are you signing up for those things?
Yeah.
If you're not going to put work behind it, why?
Well, they have like Spotify, so they're at like 1,600 on Spotify, which not like I don't know. You can't see the total streams, but they were posting about it on their YouTube. Hit 1 million streams. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's good.
Because I mean, there is a lot like Spotify, Apple, and like you're saying YouTube. People done Tidal, I think.
Tidal, Deezer,
Pandora.
Deezer. Oh yeah, Pandora.
Dude, I haven't thought about that in a minute.
Man, since college, man. Golly, just lo-fi and just like doing this like Adobe Illustrator in this class I hated.
By the way, when we got onto Pandora, man, that was a bitch to get on there, dude.
Really?
It is so hard to go on to get on there because you have to sign up. They have to go through like an approval process, then linking a profile. It's a nightmare,
dude. The first ever music streaming platform I ever had was Amazon Music, but there was only like half the songs ever on there because like no one signs up for Amazon Music, dude.
I forgot about that. Wasn't YouTube Music though? Wasn't that before it was Play Music, Google Play, right?
I don't know actually.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was just Google Music.
Unless Google Music has its own thing still, because I remember like having Samsung and they had like Google Music or Play or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could be wrong.
But I don't know what.
Don't quote
if
me.
anybody even uses YouTube Music. Does anybody even use that shit?
I don't know.
Barely 1 million people for that.
I know a lot of people actually.
Yeah,
a lot of my
it's
coworkers.
Free, no, or is it?
No, it's not free.
It's just like
they
Spotify.
have ads and stuff if you want to.
Oh, for sure.
It'll play like 2 songs, and
but I'm sure you get like those
ads,
special songs too that you could only get like on YouTube. And, like,
well, yeah, you set that up through DistroKid.
Well, I mean, but like with Spotify and stuff, like covers and like other things, because I know like you have to pay a special fee, and that's like I think a yearly kind of thing, and you're like, bro, I'll just go to YouTube.
Yeah, I just my little brother just downloaded YouTube Kids. I didn't know it was a thing either.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's like it's like the
dude,
the YouTube for kids. It like takes away all the like
all the bad stuff.
Yeah,
no skibbity toilet, no 6'7", no brain rot.
There's a lot of
no, it's still bad up there.
There's a thing right now going on where with that's kind of funny you brought that up. There's a thing right now where they're there's people like maliciously making like adult X-rated cartoons and passing it off as like,
oh no way,
they're making it look like a kid show, but it's not
really,
and kids are like watching it.
Yeah, kind of like Happy Tree Friends, but like 3D. Like it's
not just 3D, like animation. They have like
jump scares and like Eric Andre and like Adult Swim type stuff. Just think of that. It's just like go ahead. Sorry.
They have like the Mickey Mouse one where it's like a mockery Mickey Mouse or something like that, where they're like suggesting like sexual things and stuff.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
to kids. I'm like, what are you doing? You know,
come over here, Minnie.
But but that's the thing though. Kids like parenting is just like on autopilot now for everybody.
Yeah, dude.
You know? Watch this and go do that. I'm gonna be over here. No, yeah. They're just watching. Yeah, exactly. They're watching crazy stuff going on.
Damn, the perfect chaos.
You know what it was that got him off of the normal YouTube was Jeffy. You ever seen those the SML cartoons? Or they're not cartoons; they're like puppets. And dude, it's just like you can tell like they're not very like well made. They're just like camera
it's like an actual
and
sock.
puppet. No, it's actual like person puppet.
Okay, for sure.
But dude,
It's called what?
Jeffy, dude, it is the funniest thing. I grew up watching it with my friends. It is the funniest thing ever.
That's awesome. I do remember the Harry Potter friends.
Kid shit. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, maybe I have. Oh, dude, you got YouTube Kids going on, dude?
Go on YouTube,
bro.
Do it.
No, you're on YouTube Kids.
Dude, they got like I don't know if they got canceled or they got in trouble or something, but their older episodes used to be like way out of pocket. Like Jeffrey would just be dropping the N-word and stuff. And then dude,
that's what I'm saying.
They had to switch it to like more family friendly.
That's crazy.
They tried to Team America that shit or what?
It reminds me of Sausage Party. Is everyone getting pissed?
Dude,
that
I never
they're
saw
like,
that.
That movie's raunchy.
crazy.
That was crazy.
Crazy movie.
Today is the hardest day of school ever. Today, there's gonna be tests. There's gonna be
Why that accent is that's so offensive. The Great Wall of China. That's crazy, dude.
And find the word that's commonly used in all your papers. Then you're gonna write.
Look at how they made his eyes look, dude. How
China was constructed.
You don't know how happy this makes me.
I'm gonna yell out trigonometry questions out to you, and if you get it wrong, you have to.
This was on YouTube Kids.
That's crazy.
No, this was on
YouTube
the,
Kids?
This is why he had to sign up for YouTube Kids was because he was watching these and then he would start quoting it.
Worst teacher in our school.
Dang.
I wish we had Mrs. Jefferson's class. They have so much fun in there.
What happens in Mrs. Jefferson's class?
Mrs. Jefferson, I'm back from this now.
Someone's holding the plate. The puppetry is so terrible. It's so funny, dude. You just see the arm and
Yeah.
Look at you see his arm.
Jefferson's class looked like it.
this is terrible.
Mrs. Jefferson's class too.
This is funny as shit, dude.
Everyone want to be in Mrs. Jefferson's class, but they don't really.
Mr. Jefferson's crashed. What the fuck, dude? That's some racist shit right there, dude. That's great.
Keep going.
And water balloon. It's a water balloon. Come on, dude.
Dude, so my friend, when I was in like 7th grade, dude. Oh, that's Jeffy.
How are we supposed to know how the Great Wall of China was made?
Dude, I never left Florida. I don't even know how that bitch looks.
Stone? Probably a lot of stone.
I don't even know where the Great Wall of China is.
Hey, Link, is this how your class is?
It really is, man. It's wonderful. And we just talk like that, man.
What part of China, huh? Tokyo?
Tokyo's not in China.
Yes, it is.
When are we ever going to use the Great Wall in real life, though?
Yeah, what has China ever done for America?
It is shit.
It's got a point.
It's
got a point.
Dude, I remember like being in
that's funny.
7th grade and me and my buddies would have a sleepover. And like, dude, we were all hockey players. And so we'd set up we built the sickest little mini sticks rink in my garage. We had like yoga mats so our knees didn't get all busted from the concrete. We had a scoreboard, we had goal horns, lights. We had everything.
That's sick.
And then we'd play it for like 4 hours. And we'd go upstairs and just watch like hours of Jeffy. It was so fun, dude.
That's so funny, dude.
So I wanted to show you guys this chick. So
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
I don't even know how to say their group. I just thought it was interesting because we've been talking about like female vocalists, like the thing about like the whole why it's like hard for a lot of musicians, especially guys, to kind of like buy the role of like the conviction you have as a female singer, because there seems to be some sort of like narcissistic thing attached to it.
Yeah,
that kind of like tunes you out a little bit, just a little bit. You're aware of it, but this chick I felt differently because she's really into what she's doing here.
All right, let's check it out.
Turn that shit up.
A bass line is hard.
Yeah, right?
This is kind of hard, actually. I don't mind it. But it's mostly the music.
Yeah. I don't know, the lyrics go tough too. She like rapping them?
Yeah, I don't know. That was interesting though.
It was funky.
Sick.
I want to dance.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Hell yeah.
I got a band.
Hell yeah, whatever this group's called.
I want to show you guys a band, actually.
Do you?
Yeah. What do you guys think about this band?
Oh, I've seen these guys.
Is that System of a Down? Okay.
He said, "Is that System of a Down?"
Pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, all those chives.
Johnny, what are some of the comments on that?
Look at the guitar player. Let's see. Somebody said Guns N' Roses, X'd out, Gas and Bombays, Megadeth. Somebody put Mega like death. Rage Against the West. The other one says 9/11.
Axis Powers.
Instead of 311, it's 911.
That's spelled 9 like fucking Hitler.
Oh,
9.
awesome.
Somebody said this is just Pantera.
Did you see the running? Did you see that Ronnie? Hey, have you seen that Ronnie Radke video with Tech Nine?
That's so funny.
No.
Yeah, the actual
dude,
music
I
video?
love Ronnie Radke, dude.
Dude.
Tech Nine.
Zach, this is where you're canceled out right here, dude.
What?
We hate that motherfucker in
Really?
this podcast.
Dude, just like... Dude,
Tell me why you like him.
I open Instagram, and he's just going off on someone, dude. And it's just, he's got his like
great.
Cowboy hat on, he's got his parrot on his shoulder, and he's just like roasting the dude in the like way the dude should never have been roasted to begin with.
I'll give him that. I do enjoy those videos.
Other than that, dude, like, I don't dig the music.
What about Iran Maiden? That's so funny.
Iran Maiden. Who is that? Dude, that you sir.
Oh man,
deserve
shout
a medal
out to that guy
for that one.
These comments are crazy. Mine Chemical Shower.
My Chemical Shower.
Oh fuck, my side. 30 Seconds to Genocide. All right.
Damn.
Dude, there's this band I saw. Dude, I got introduced to them because I thought they were like a Christian band. They called Her Last Sight, and dude, they had this one song. They were like, if Jesus played metal, because they have this like super like pad like part, and they promote it with like their they're playing it and their guitar player's like holding up this guitar and they just got like Jesus like reaching up to it. I'm like, oh dude, like what? Dude, they just dropped a song. And I don't know what it's called, but it's like "Hopa," and then it does this like Indian like.
So we were gonna bring this up last.
Dude, okay,
we didn't get to.
I feel
think
like
it's this one right here.
I feel like there should be more.
Yes, those guys.
I feel like there should be more
Play it,
controversy
those
around
guys.
this.
There should be more what?
Controversy around this.
Why is it racist?
I like
don't
controversy.
know. Like,
let's start something.
Let's check it out.
I have a theory about it, but it's going to come off in a weird way.
I
Racism.
have
So
something.
I'm probably not going to say it.
Say it.
Nah, probably not.
All right, off
That's
cam.
not a fully developed
Off-cam.
opinion.
I don't like. I could be totally wrong, but it feels weird seeing a bunch of white guys do that because they get all dressed up too, and it's like I feel like, and like I don't know if I see the vision, like you know what I'm saying, like. I feel like there's someone who listens to this band and like,
what are you saying, man? You're saying you can have Christian, but you can't have that, dude? What are you saying? What are you trying to say, dude?
What are you trying to say?
Oh, I feel like.
Hey, yo, speak up, dog. What
I
you
feel
saying?
like there's someone out there who listens to this band and it's probably like, yeah, some line probably got crossed.
Probably.
I don't know. It's just like.
It's not loading. I don't know what's going on.
I know what's going on.
What?
You suck.
Here we go. We got it. Is this even the music video?
I don't even know.
I don't know, but this fucking they sound cool.
Yeah.
But their wardrobe for this music video is kind of trash.
I don't think this is them, dude.
Yeah, it's the music video that has the.
You said you don't remember the song.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's like halfway through.
Everyone skipped to that part.
You see it? I got something.
That must feel
Is this
good.
that corn?
Look in your stats.
That corn metal?
Yeah, this is it.
Yes.
No, this reminds me of.
That's kind of fucking
this kind of reminds me of. Reminds me of Heart Machine.
Yeah, it does.
Bro, like, don't get me wrong, like, it is a sick riff.
You ever listen to those guys? Heart Machine?
There's money all over the floor.
Yeah, dude.
That's
You
boss.
can't do that.
Like, dude, it's a sick riff. Like, musically, it's sick. But, like, the video, I'm like, dude, what are we doing?
Keep
crazy,
Keep
dude.
it going.
That's some funny shit.
What do you think they filmed this Agrabah? Or what?
Yo. But the thing is, dude, so much bands are doing this back white drop.
Yeah, dude. Didn't
white
No
backdrop.
Treaty did it too when they
It's
dropped
so
that one
fucking,
song?
It's literally, I have a video.
It's the least expensive place to film, dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's fucking horse shit.
They
It
have like
looks
two.
sick.
They
It
have
looks
like
so
3
stupid.
dynamic rooms there. There's like a black room, a white room, and a green room, and that's it.
And they just like use it. I
And
mean,
they,
granted that my band, we did like 3 videos in one place that looked exactly like this, but we did it differently.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't just have this shot right here. This shot right here, everybody has been doing this. I literally have a.
Hey, but they have money on the floor.
Yeah.
The other ones don't. So think about that.
I guess.
Hey, man, tell you what, take that to the pawn shop. Take me to the pawn shop. No, I was gonna say something though, guys.
Say something.
Say it. Don't spray it.
What? You know what they say?
Yeah.
What does it say? What did it say?
They be saying those things.
They do be saying.
They do be saying.
See,
No,
look
I
at
forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck it. Whatever.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Dang, ain't nothing loading, dude. What's wrong with your internet today?
Oh, I know. It's my VPN.
The VPN?
Force quit.
Where we
quit
at?
it.
Where we at in the world?
Fuck, dude.
It's in
Force
Russia.
quit it.
Force quit what?
In the middle of the ocean.
Middle of the ocean.
My VPN.
We're in the Caribbean right
It's
now.
the Surfshark.
All right, vamp.
We are the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Surfshark. Heck yeah.
I said vamp, dude.
Vamp.
The camera's on you.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Stool Podcast.
Welcome to this pool. Just all over.
That's the only
again.
thing I have. Like the only canned reaction I have. No, no, dude. But how long have you been playing drums? When did you start?
About 7 or 8 years ago. I started out in the school band, actually. So I used to play saxophone.
That's tight.
Right?
Playing
dude?
saxophone?
Yeah, I started out playing saxophone and piano. And then when I hit 8th grade, they were like, oh, we need a drummer. I was in the marching band. And they were like, oh, we need a drummer. And I would go, hit the drums, didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, oh, like, sure, I'll try it. And I picked it up. I was like, oh, I'm actually, like, picking it up kind of quick. And then, that was September, whatever time school starts for middle schoolers. And then for Christmas, my parents got me this, like, Amazon drum set. And I just started, like, self-teaching myself, like songs and like I didn't know what a rudiment was. All I knew was how to play like Animal I Become by 3 Days Grace, right? And then I started taking lessons and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then I got a new drum set. I got a Gresh Energy, which I still have that drum set. It's like falling apart, dude. But yeah, and then I started like playing at my church. I started my youth group. It was weird because I went to this church for the first time in 2018, and I met the youth pastor, and I was like, he's like, oh, tell me about yourself. And I was like, oh, I play drums. He was like, our drummer leaves next week. Do you want to jump in? And I'm like, okay. Never played live before. Never played with a clique. Never like played with the band.
Yeah.
Dude, I sucked. I was so bad. It was so bad.
So relatable.
And I was like, oh, this is sick. And I practice every week, but the problem is I didn't know how to play with the click. And like they have the cues, it's like intro, 2, 3,
they already had
4.
tracks and everything.
Yeah, dude.
Dang. Okay.
And I'm like, so I had to like relearn how to do that. Or not relearn. I had to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
And then,
it's different.
dude, they had me playing Cajon one night, and then the drummer just showed up randomly, and he jumped on Kit for a couple songs, and I was like, dude, something switched. I was like, that's how you play the drums, dude. He's confident, he's loud, he knows the part. And then I went home and I just practiced.
Oh, so you were kind of blessed with the idea of like you got to see what the bass line was.
Yeah,
like
and then,
in real time.
And then I hit that standard because like I was like just like that. I was like, oh, bam, I'm at his level. And then I just started like getting better. I took more lessons, and during my lesson, I was like, I need to focus on this song, and we'd work on it, and I'd get it down real good, and then show up to the youth group, and I'd play, and they'd be like, oh, that's so sweet. And then evolved from the youth group to the main service like once a month, and then it was twice a month, and then it was like every week. And then that's how I got like started playing. I never thought to play in like a band until 2022. I was a senior in high school.
Yeah,
but
that's sick. That's sick. Yeah. So were you always like fascinated with music? Is that why you?
No, actually, I didn't listen to music until like 5th grade. Like all my friends were like into music. Like I had one friend who was a dancer, and he's like, "Oh, I know like all these pop songs." I didn't know them because I didn't listen to music. I wasn't like an iPad kid. Like I never like played on my phone. I never was like on the computer all the time. I was always outside playing.
Just played with himself. Continue. Sorry.
He's like, this is new. This is a new feeling.
Johnny.
Zach seems like a kid that would hump his hands. He's a hand humper for sure.
That's what I saw you doing when we did that run, dude. Dude, I filled in for his band on a little 3-day run.
Yeah,
the whole time, dude. He's sitting in the back of the van. He's just like, "Hi guys," hand humping, dude. Like, he's like, "Guys, come here," talking real soft.
Yeah, you know what? Like, talk about that after though.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Because that was an experience.
It was different,
dude.
huh? It was fun.
But yeah, so I never listened to music until I was like 6th grade, and then my friend was like, the first song he put on was Whippin' Nene. He's like, dude, listen to this. It was
no.
And I'm sitting in my living room because I got a Chromebook for 6th grade, and he pulled it up on YouTube. He's like, dude, check this out. I'm sitting there, and he's like, watch me whip, watch me. And I'm like, dude, this sucks.
And how old are you?
How old is someone when they're in 6th grade? 10?
6th grade? No, yeah,
12?
You're like 11, 12.
Yeah, so that's like when I first got introduced to music. It was trap music. I was like, dude, this sucks. I hate trap music. And then I don't even know how it came. Actually, the first band I really listened to was Shinedown, because this song
Bottom of a Barrel, was it?
It was Cut the Cord, was underneath the hockey edit.
And one of something Shinedown, dude, they cranked, dude.
Right?
They're actually pretty good.
They're actually pretty good.
I still go back and listen to that album sometimes. I'm like, you know what? I credit that to getting me into music. And then from YouTube, like I didn't have YouTube music. I was just like straight YouTube. Sorry. It was Cut the Cord by Shinedown, and then it was How Did You Love, and then it was I I Hate Everything About You by 3 Days Grace. And I was like, dude, that's sick. So, dude, that just sent me down the rabbit hole because then it was 3 Days Grace and it was Suicide Silence.
What a jump.
And then it was Breaking Benjamin.
Oh, I love Breaking Benjamin.
So you were intrigued to see how heavy it goes.
I didn't know it went heavier than Suicide Silence until
that's hilarious.
Dude, I was like a junior in high school and I didn't know anything heavier. And I only knew that one song it was You Only Live Once by Suicide Silence.
Oh yeah.
So do you gravitate more towards like heavy heavy stuff, or do you also to like progressives type metal?
I gravitate towards like deathcore. Like
heck yeah.
I saw Suicide Silence live. Well, I didn't see him live because I got knocked out during Carnifex. Dude.
Yeah, we got to know about that story.
Did I tell you about that?
I don't think so.
Dude, so I went to this show and I'm like, I didn't want to go. I was like, you know, Suicide Silence got me to listen to like heavy music. I'm going to go like pay tribute to them. And it was Signs of the Swarm, Angel Maker, Lorna Shore, Carnifex, and Suicide Silence.
Gosh,
and I had never heard of any of them.
That's a bill, dude.
And it was their Chaos of Carnage tour. And I was like, okay, so I was like, who's this Lorna Shore, the dude with the pink hair? And I'm like, the first song I listened to was Infernal Haunting, song that they never play live. It was like 5 years old. I'm like, all right, this is sick. And then I listened to Signs of the Swarm. I'm like, no, too heavy. Angel Maker, too heavy. And I was like, Carnifex, I was like, like I'll listen. And then I went to the show. And I was like, dude,
so you didn't understand the stink face yet?
Yeah, I didn't understand anything. But I got intrigued by Lorna Shore because that's when they dropped Sun Eater. Okay, so I was a senior in high school. They dropped Sun Eater, and I was that intro, that whole like, orchestra. I was like, dude, this is sick. I've never heard anything like it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go for Lorna Shore. I'm gonna go for Suicide Silence. And Lorna Shore is playing, and I'm in the pit. You know, I'm just pushing people around. I wasn't like a pit veteran like I am now. The first pit I actually went in was Slipknot. My friend,
oh shit,
my friend and I got Slipknot tickets because I was gonna go see Bring Me the Horizon, and that was like first like pit experience. And so I was like, oh, like I'm still new to the pit, so I'm just gonna go push people. I'm not, doing karate. And then Lorna Shore ends. I'm like, dude, that was sick. He did they ended with To the Hellfire, which I didn't know. I hadn't heard the EP yet. I had only listened to Sun Eater and Infernal Haunting. And so I didn't know that the end of To the Hellfire had him do his whole like squeal, like whatever he does, right? And then Carnifex comes on, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna get back in the pit. And I'm going around, and dude, I straight up like bump someone, like as you do in the pit. You turn around, just boom, right in the face. Oh, like the last thing I remember, dude, is like I hit like right here, and something like popped, and then I just remember being dragged out by these two dudes, and I'm like, where am I?
Okay?
And
you got knocked the fuck out, man.
the owner of House of Blues is like sitting there with me with water. He's like, "Are you okay, man?" I'm like, "What happened?" And he's like, "Oh, we're gonna upgrade you to VIP." You know, the VIP seating at House of Blues is like on the floor. It's just slightly elevated. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna sit for this. I want to go back in the pit, but they wouldn't let me go back in the pit. And I was like,
you're a liability at that point.
So
we don't want to get serious.
I want to go back over there.
And so I left.
Back in there.
I got bored. I left.
Shit.
And I got to my truck, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, turn it on. I'm just like, Mom. She had to come pick me up. I'm like, can you pick me up?
I had a moment like that. So I had a moment like that. Johnny, do you remember like those underground San Bernardino metal shows?
Oh, the shows, yeah.
The ones they would like run them out of. They would literally run them out of like storage units.
Storage units.
In San Bernardino.
Yeah, in San Bernardino, dude.
Terrifying.
Do you remember? You remember that? I think you might have gone. You might have gone there too. Do you remember that big old? There's like a big old fat guy used to go. His name was Tank. He was this big. He was no. That was his. He literally like willingly told everyone that was literally his AKA. That was his AKA, bro. He was going around telling everyone his name was Tank. So one time where I was at this show. Before I get back to it, so So I went this show. It's like mind you, it was in a storage fucking unit. I'm like, damn, this place is fucking sketchy. There was no responsible people there.
No,
they were just selling alcohol. They had a little mini bar. I highly doubt they give liquor licenses to storage units.
Yeah, I bet it was hot.
There was a place specifically called The Warehouse. And it was like back.
I think it was the same place.
It probably had to been. I seen them.
It was had like a little mini stage in the back in the corner. Yeah.
Yep. Impending Doom played there.
I saw fucking it's gonna bug the fuck out of me. What's that fucking Nintendo Core band?
Nintendo Core.
I love Nintendo.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember that name, dude.
Right.
Horse the Band.
Horse the Band.
So I saw Horse the Band there too.
That's fucking sick.
So, anyways,
dude, there was dope bands that would play there all the time.
So speaking about getting knocked the fuck out, dude, I had okay at the time I was like burr pitting and stuff, and this guy fucking Tank started fucking this dude up. He was like 480 pounds, 500 pounds, big tall guy. I'm pretty tall, you know. He was at least 4 or 5 inches taller than me. Yeah. He was a big boy. He started wailing on his little fucking emo kid. He started just beating the shit out of him. We all tried to pull him off of this guy. I was big enough to kind of get leverage and pull his ass back. He fell hard on his ass, whatever. I was like, knock that shit off. I was like, whatever, stop this shit. Anyway, the show continues. One of his homies that was at that I tried stopping that altercation. One of his homies was like, we're like all pitting and stuff. This guy just does a roundhouse kick to my mouth, dude. Dude, my bottom lip got split right directly down in half, dude. It looked like a fucking jellyfish, dude. It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? And I went to the bathroom. I was like, what happened? I went to the bathroom to go look. They had a little mirror in there. And I saw it. I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" And all my friends were like, "Oh!" Like they all went like ghostly white. Like, dude, you're not okay. You know. And I was like, "Mom," same exact thing, dude.
Dude, I'm convinced every metal or deathcore show has an NPC that just spawns in that probably looks like Tank, dude. There's always that super big dude with a ponytail who's in like some like denim vest that's like covered in patches, dude.
I honestly would have respected that guy if he had a point. He just had a buzz cut, dude. I thought it was almost like a flat top.
You guys remember those Kings pit crew guys?
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, there's a few guys just like the vests on that said like Kings. They just go to hardcore shows and just beat the crap out of people.
Fuck people up.
Yeah, that's hardcore. That's literally they're literally fight clubs.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Yeah, it's like just legal assault. It's so crazy.
Those are the guys. Those would be the guys that fucking crowd kill and shit.
Crowd kill
all the time.
Don't like backswing a fucking hot chick.
Yeah, dude. Just to prove a point.
So by swing, babe.
Dude, I just discovered the art of crowd killing. I was always like a push pit guy.
Oh yeah, that's what I've noticed.
Dude, my favorite move is I'll stand on the outside of the pit and just be like, boom.
Just kick them back in.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, you coming at me? Like, no, you're not anymore. Like, you're going that way.
Last time I was in a push pit, we went to go see Sick New World. We went to go see Death when Deftones came on. Dude, someone fucked my ring finger up so bad. I had a broken bone like right here. Yeah, I had to put for like a week. I had to put a splint on, dude, to kind of just like correct it a little bit.
Pressed it?
They just slammed against my finger. I didn't, because when you're at a huge show like that, your adrenaline's fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like days later, I'm just like, dude, something's really wrong with my finger. Like it was all getting all ballooned up and shit.
Dude, my buddy just turned 23, so we went to Vegas and we saw Poppy. Dude, another, like, you were talking about the women-fronted bands. It was a Dying Wish and Poppy. And, dude, there was this guy in there.
You feel the narcissism walk on stage. You're like, God.
It was this guy. He was wearing a Trivium shirt. And, dude, he was one of those people. It was like the pit's not huge for Poppy. Like, she has like 5 heavy songs. The rest are all like girly pop songs, right?
Right.
And he's in the pit and he's like, I'm trying to take a break. Like, dude, I'm like in no shape than I was. Because, like, dude, when I go to shows my senior year, dude, I was playing like varsity hockey and club hockey. And I was like in a good shape. I had stamina. Dude, I take like one circle around. I'm like, time out. I need a break, right? Dude, I would be I'd be out of the pit. He was coming up to me. He was like, come on, get back in. I was like, dude, I need a break, dude. He grabbed me by my collar and pulled me back in. He did that like 3 times. I'm like, dude, you're pissing me off. So
hell no.
The last song for Poppy, they have a wall of death. And he's looking at me. He's just like, and pointing at me. And I'm like, dude, I am jumping at you. I'm like, I'm not holding back, dude. He ran at me, and we're coming together. We hit like this close, and he put his elbow up right in the face. I was like, grabbed him by the back, WWE style takedown. I was like, dude. I was like, took him because he was, you're in this big circle. I took like 10 people down, dude. I did it. I lost my phone. Like, my phone slid out of my pocket. I was like, I can't get up. There's like 10 people on me. Yeah. Get up. I find my phone. I look, my elbow's all cut. It's like bleeding, dude. And I'm like, was it worth it? Yeah. Like, screw that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, in the moment you said, yeah, was it worth it? And then you get home, you're like, hydrogen peroxide.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, it wasn't worth it.
Dude, I got home. I was telling my mom about this. So I'm trying to tell my mom that the pit is not all violent because, you get all, you're pushy, then you go up to dap them up, you hug them, like, you're all pit homies, right? She's like, no, the pit's violent. I don't want you in the pit. And I told her about that. She's like, Zach, you can go to jail. I'm like, Mom, it's okay. Like, we dapped up after. It's fine. Like, it's okay. We're pit homies. And
man.
So, because I had to go home early from the trip. So she came up, because my mom loves going to Vegas. Came to pick me up and drive me home the next day. I'm driving home. I'm sitting in the car. I'm just like, oh, dude, I had like bruises here, and here. I'm just like, dude, and they're like fat ones, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, fucking pitting is just a pure adrenaline exercise for all the dudes, all the bros.
That's what it is. All the bros get together and hit each other.
Yeah, we just gotta get that adrenaline pump cranked up.
Dude, did you even know what happened, Zach, at the run that you did with us in Bakersfield that last day?
I heard about it a little bit. I don't know what happened. I know that there was a fight after.
We had a whole ass episode about it.
Really? Dude, okay, that run was that was the first time I've ever gone on a run.
It was the footage he brought was I was flabbergasted.
Really?
Dude, I was beside myself watching the footage.
That shit was crazy.
It was crazy.
Dude, okay, so I don't remember much from that run. I remember night 1 because I was double fisting White Claws because I just turned 21, right? And so I'm new to the whole drinking game, and I don't like beer and I don't like liquor. So I'm like, dude, White Claw, easy, right?
Up, dude.
And so all I remember is standing there, and I'm like, the legs spread apart like this wide, and I'm just double fisting them, right? And then. I remember
have went on tour with us. We're bad influences.
Dude, I remember we're about to play, and I have all these cuts on my arm, and I'm like, I go to the front man. I'm like, dude, what are these from? He's like, you climbed a tree. I was like, dude, I don't even know how to climb trees, dude. Apparently, I'm like hanging off this branch, like
you blacked out.
I don't know.
Well, obviously.
And then I remember, so then it was supposed to go San Luis Obispo, Santa Cruz, Bakersfield, and then we ended up doing slow twice.
Right, we went back-to-back days.
Yeah,
at that one
and that
spot.
was sick. Night 2 was way better.
It was so sick. Yeah.
And like that one, I don't think I drank during that one. I was like, can't have another.
I don't think any of.
Like, dude, you just ate a cat, dude.
Yeah, I didn't drink either because I got so fucked up that first night.
What happened?
Well, okay, dude, that was the first time I played a show. And like I told because my mom drove me because I'm still I give my mom grace, right? I give her grace. I'm my oldest child, so I'm growing up, and I have these crazy dreams of going on tour, and she's like, well, I don't want you, she wants to go with me. She little baby steps, right? And so she drove me, and I'm like, Mom, I'm not driving. Like, I'm gonna drink. I'm like, this is the first time where I'm gonna get drink tickets, and I'm gonna use them. And she's like, yeah, like go ahead, like you should, right?
Fun, sweetie.
Yeah.
Little pat in the butt afterwards. Like, go get him, Tiger.
That's from Johnny.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah, multiple times.
He's like, bite my ponytail.
But not too hard.
Yeah, dude, so I was like, But I didn't drink the second night. I was like, well, because it was at a brewery, and like brewery seltzers are just like watered down beer, in my opinion. Dude. They're gross. I was like, I'm not going to drink. I'll just play the show. And then I remember going to Bakersfield. No, we stopped. So we stayed the night in Slow because you guys drove to
we went
Bakersfield,
straight.
right?
Yeah.
So we stayed in Slow, and then we woke up early, went to the Atascadero, and then headed out to Bakersfield. Dude, I remember it being like 120 in Bakersfield. It was hot as nuts
out there.
And then, like, I don't remember much, dude. Like, I remember loading my drums up, playing the show, getting paid, and going home.
Yeah.
And then I heard from Steve when I went to pick up my drums, because I sent him home with you guys. He was like, dude, you missed a huge fight in Bakersfield. I'm like, dude, what happened? He was like, all I know is that 2 girls started fighting. One guy tried to pull one off, and then another dude beat up the other dude.
Yeah. It was insane. Like, so, and I'm glad because your mom was there, and I'm so glad she didn't see all that.
Yeah.
That would have been bad for you.
Oh my God, that's right. That's right.
Terrible for you.
Oh, dude, that would have been lights out for you.
She'd be
dude.
like, you're never going out with those guys.
You would never hear the end of that shit.
No, but real. I mean, we did like go over it, like the whole story on one episode, but like the gist of it is basically there was a guy inside at the bottom, like causing a problem with like everybody. And then, well, the first thing that happened was our photographer.
Okay, so I remember that. I have a sick video because I set up my camera.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I showed that I showed because remember I set up my camera in the corner. So we played that on the episode, but they got in a fight. So other than that, there was another guy causing an issue, and he was like moshing like crazy when Bear King played.
Okay.
And I was in the front like watching Bear King, and this guy kept fucking going back and forth and knocking over the fucking monitors, all those kinds of shit. And then he hit the same photographer from Jerry's and made him drop his camera again.
Oh,
so
really?
They started fighting.
So the dude, okay, so I know Eli, that's his name, right? Eli? The photographer that...
Our photographer?
Yeah, that was the blonde one?
Blonde one.
Or was it not Eli? Elijah?
No. Damn, you're making me forget. It's fucking, what's
Enoch?
his name? Einstein. He's Einstein Visuals. The one that was doing all of ours, right? He was our homie, not the Jerry's Pizza guy. Yeah.
Okay, so it was the Jerry's guy that started. Because no, it was the same guy that Bear King was bringing. Yeah. So the other photographer was from Jerry's.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know they got in the fight.
Right.
And then the Jerry's guy got in another fight.
Yeah, with the other guy, right? And I think you were still probably there at that point? Or did you leave right after our set?
I left during Reminiscence.
Oh, during Reminiscence. So Reminiscence had a cool set. Nothing got stopped. Everything played. But when Bear King played, they only were able to play like a song and a half because the other guy started fighting. And then the fight went upstairs.
Oh, shoot.
Because Andy and Warner got the photographer, and they're like, let's just take you outside, bro, because you're about to get jumped out here.
Yeah.
You caused a problem twice already, or at least you were a part of it. And that fool was just having a bad day. He dropped his camera twice, and it fucking exploded on the floor twice.
Shoot.
So when they went outside, there was this guy in the jersey, and he was the one. He was just drunk, and then he was with this girl that was drunk, and she started fighting with one of Bear King's girlfriends or something like that, and they were like fighting, and then the Jersey guy, to get the girl off of his friend, he started socking the shit out of her.
Oh, shoot. Like the guy's hitting the girl.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And then he got jumped by like these 5 young Mexican kids, like actual kids, like 17, 16 years old. They straight up jumped them. And then and this all happened outside.
There was like what, 8 kids?
Yeah.
There was like 8 kids that jumped him. That was crazy.
Andy was videotaping it and all
kicking him in the side and shit.
Yeah. God, that's like a movie, dude.
That shit was crazy, dude.
That's movie
but Bear King, and this is all happening upstairs while Bear King was downstairs playing.
Still played.
And I was watching them play, and they were trying. The security came and said, "Nah, like shut it down." So they shut the sound off. The sound guy was like, "All right, sit." Bear King just kept playing, and they were like, "Fuck that, we're playing still." And we're saying that he didn't even have the mic; he was just screaming. And then they just wouldn't stop playing. So then they fucking shut the lights off, so it was pitch black in there. So you just hear the guitars like no no amp. It's just raw
That's
guitars
awesome.
and shit. And the drummer just fucking hit. And then they was like, all right, fuck you guys, and we're out.
Yeah.
But I think because of that show, I think Bear King and DNG are not allowed there no more. I think. Because they were telling at the end of that show, you guys can't be here again. Like, fuck. We caused a fucking issue out there. But all that happened. And then there was a guy that pulled out a machete.
Oh.
All kinds of shit happened outside. And there was not one cop. And it was going on for about 30 minutes outside. To where I was like, guys, let's just go. Like, all of us grabbed us.
Everyone just was like fatigued. It just broke up because everyone was so tired.
But the girl that was fighting the other girl, while she was walking to her car, the other girl's following her and still like fucking hitting her in the head and shit.
What the heck?
What happened? So the dude that pulled out the knife, what happened? Did he do anything with it?
Everybody was like, yo, you need to get the fuck out of here.
If you guys are interested, go check that episode right here.
I forgot what episode number that is, but that was insane,
That's crazy.
So, yeah, so all that shit happened. I'm so glad your mom wasn't there to see that, dude.
Dude, I remember, I forgot what I was going to say.
Excuse me.
So real.
Shoot, dude, I don't remember what I was going to say.
It's all good. You had a good time, though, yeah?
Yeah, it was fun.
You know what? I was curious because my band is deathcore, but like, I guess a little bit different from the deathcore that your band is.
Mm-hmm.
How is that, playing the two different styles?
It was, honestly, it was easier than playing an Unworthy.
Because we suck. It's easy shit to play. That's why. I've been telling these guys it's easy.
No, it was super easy to learn. I mean, it took me about, because we played 6 songs, it took me about a week to really dial them into where I was. But so with your guys, that's the first time I actually tried a new song learning technique where I charted out the song and like wrote down like, this is the intro, this is what happens in the intro, this is the verse, this is what happens, right? Mm-hmm. And so like I brought that on the run. I still have that notebook with your guys' songs in it and like my notes. And I'd bring it to the rehearsal and I'd look at it because I'm like, I didn't have them memorized. I just had them down. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I had a good time because then I started adding my own stuff. That's how, like, night 2, I got comfortable. I started adding my own stuff.
That day 2 was nuts.
Dude, that was, like, probably the best show we played.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Was that the show you fell on my drum set? You knocked it all over?
I didn't knock it all over. I fell in a little bit. No, that was at Jerry's.
Yeah. No, that was at Jerry's? Supply and Demand. Wasn't it?
Was it? Or I fell into it a little bit?
A little bit. You took the whole rack tom down.
No, I didn't. We got that on video somewhere. I want to see that.
Somewhere.
Disrespect.
The thing that happens is when I headbang, I do a whip a lot.
Yeah.
Like where I whip my head back all the time. And
then you tend to knock toms off their racks and stuff.
Dude, I was like,
whipped it off?
No, dude, I was straight playing, right? I'm just, I'm playing this groove. All of a sudden, he falls into my drum set, and I'm like, because the way that I have my kit set up is I have my rack toms connected to my crash, and I have a splash on that too. Dude, all of a sudden my crash and the tom just is in my lap, and I'm like, what the heck?
See, this is why you don't let a sack. This is why you don't let a sack of potato play bass.
Potato bass.
The thing is, I don't have the balance that I used to have in my younger years, So I still like to go as crazy as I do.
You have the balance of a toddler, dude.
Did you lose your equilibrium? What happened?
I don't fucking know. I'm just not as
He's
athletic
over here
as I
fucking
used to
Indiana
be.
Jones whipping with his fucking hair around too.
Do you get vertigo? Like when you play bass or something?
No, a little bit. I think I just get dizzy, to be honest.
You just get retarded, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is. I think I just get dizzy. As I'm getting older, it's getting a little harder to do what I like to do.
As the years go on, Johnny, you're slowly becoming Patrick from SpongeBob, dude. Gonna be asking me, who you calling a pinhead?
He's gonna show up to the next show with a jar of mayonnaise, dude.
Mayonnaise.
I found this new instrument, Mick.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah, no, that's...
but the whole, like, that was super fun. And, like, I had never been on a run with a band, so I didn't know what to expect. And, like, obviously, like, it was a little different because my mom took me, and, like, we stayed in our own hotel, and, like,
That's
so I
pretty
wasn't...
tight, though. Not
it was fun. Like, we
Your
had
mom was like, no, we're resting right now.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I needed it, dude. I was like, dude, I have a, like... when I play just one-off shows, I go as hard as I can, and I'm like, I probably can't do that because I got to play the next night and the night after that. Yep. But I was super sick. I mean, I was texting all my friends. I'm like, dude, I'm going on this run. I was like, you should like, because I got friends who live up north in like Sacramento, and I was like, dude, we're coming to Santa Cruz. It's not too far. Like, come down and check us out. And he's like, oh, dude, I don't know if I can. And I ended up like not going to Santa Cruz. I'm like, well, you missed it. So I like gaslit him. I was like, oh, you missed it. Like you missed the show, dude. It was the best show of the set. I like showed him clips from the brewery. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you missed it.
He's gonna say this thing about what?
But no, it was sick. Like being able to like go to the different venues and like it was cool too because like you guys have a great pull in Bakersfield.
Yeah,
and like when we got out there, it's like you could tell like the energy in Bakersfield is crazy. I mean, it was like 135 degrees in the venue.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Dude, it was insane.
If you don't know, Jerry's is a basement.
Yeah,
it's a pizza shop,
Jerry's.
and then you go down the venues. And
you're pretty much doing a show in a steam room.
Yeah. It's like right under the ovens too. So I was like, it makes sense. But like
everyone's being broiled underneath.
Dude, it sucks. It's so hot in there.
That's probably why the fight broke out, dude.
Yeah, it's
too warm in there.
It's hot.
They got some like free floating Al Pastor in the corner. Like why is that there? It's just cooking.
Dude, so actually I remember what I was gonna say. The first Unworthy show after that run, dude, there's also a fight.
Damn.
We were playing in Colton.
Maybe it's you.
Yeah, right. No, because there wasn't a fight at Supply and Demand, was there?
No.
Dude, that was
it was just
show
Bakersfield.
Too.
Bakersfield is just crazy, bro. Every time we go there, it's like that. Every single time.
Yeah, that was a sick show. If it wasn't like 120 degrees, I might have had more fun. But
yeah, I know. It was just too fucking hot, dude.
Dude, I remember what I was gonna tell you. Like, I had two things. Before Bakersfield, my mom and my sister went to Starbucks because we got to the venue at 5. The show didn't start till 7, and they didn't want to come watch. Because my mom's not a big metal fan at all. Like she likes her Barry Manilow and the 80s stuff, right? Yeah. Which is fair. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to convince her that metal's not all bad. I'm slowly trying to introduce her to stuff.
Salute to you.
So the first thing I showed her was Lorna, and I'm like, Mom, listen to this. And she was like,
it's like Toby Mac. But.
Dude, we got like 10 seconds in. She's like, yeah, turn this off. I'm like, all right.
Like, Mom, check out this band. They're called Deicide. It's like
this is Infant Annihilation.
It's called Carnifex.
Yeah,
just all these.
It's called Cannibal Corpse.
All these.
It's a fun little song. No, but so they went to Starbucks while we were loading in, and dude, I don't know how the barista knew, but she's like, "Where are you guys from?" And my mom's like, "Oh, we're from Anaheim," and she's like, "You here for the show tonight?" And my mom's like, yeah. She was like, this place is ghetto. It's not a good place to be.
That's
and my mom's like, what do you mean it's ghetto? And she was like, just the people here, there's no cops in the city. There's like, the venue is ghetto. There's a lot of fights at the venue. Like, get in and get out. And my mom's like,
that's crazy.
Oh, okay. Like, what the heck? Right?
I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's like, if there's no cops in like a Rancho Cucamonga, you're like, I can manage,
Yeah,
if there's like a city that's already like, there's already stuff happening, and there's like still nobody there, you're like, okay, well, maybe a machete is a good idea.
The guy with the machete actually makes sense now because he's like, I have to fight for my life. There's no cops out here.
Dude, that's crazy though.
Dude, it was nuts.
Dude, I would have been running, dude. One of the last shows I did with Classic Disaster.
That's what's his name? Adam, right? The singer?
Adam.
Yeah, I played a show. He played drums. I played a show with him recently.
For the new project, right?
I was with I filled in with Havoc Faction.
Yeah. He's been posting about that too. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. I did a show with them a couple of months ago.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, you guys talking about Adam?
Yeah, from Classic Disaster.
Oh.
One of the last shows I did with them, I remember the day, it was July 13th, because I had to be up at 3 a.m, July 14th, because I got hired to do a summer camp up in Lake Shasta. And
it's good soda.
What?
Yeah, they don't have 3 liters no more.
Yeah. Zach don't even know what Shasta is.
Is that an old person joke?
No, it's the soda from Ralph's.
Oh, really?
They have it at Stater Brothers.
Oh, is it Stater Brothers? It's like the local. It's like the local grocery store standard for soda.
It's good soda.
Well, Johnny, just shut up. You just like derailed the podcast with your stupid ass
It's the other
Shasta
type of
joke.
Sprite.
Get out of here.
But so we headlined the show, and we finished. It's probably like 10:30. It's at DBZ in Corona.
Oh yeah, I like that
And
place.
dude, it's a sick venue, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And
There was a fight last time we played there too. But go ahead.
oh, dude, I was playing that with Unworthy. With
that's right, you guys were
with
there.
Dreadworm.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, Dreadworm.
Dude, that was crazy too. Dude, did you see Adam Maitland left the band, the front man?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
He like straight. He was like dissing him on Instagram.
Oh shit.
Damn. But so no, we played this DBZ show and we got done with it, and I'm loading my drums up, and dude, I thought there was like gunshots. It's downtown Corona. Like I thought there was like gunshots happening. So dude, I'm like hiding behind my truck like a little girl, and then everyone starts running towards like that business park where like the liquor store is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, someone's either like down, just got shot, or something else is going on. So I go and look, dude, there's a truck through the building.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, dude,
what?
I got like pictures. I was the one who called 911, and I was like,
oh, you're the first person to call 911, probably.
yeah. And I was like, hey, like I don't know how to describe this, but there's a car through the building. I'm on Main Street, and Main and whatever the other like road is. And they were like, what? And I'm like, there is a truck where the truck is not supposed to be. I was like, the truck is in the insurance store, like ironically, like crashing the insurance store. I was like, but I don't think it's supposed to, like, I think the people are supposed to be in there, not the truck. And they're like, no, we know what you're talking about. And so I stood there. I was like, well, now I got to stay late because the police are going to need my statement. And like, you know, I was just watching it unfold. Dude, I watched the driver of the truck drunk as ever, dude. He ended up running a red light, hitting another car, and going into the building. Dude gets out, he's all stumbling, and the people come over, and he sees this mob, and he starts running. Dude, he gets away. Like, he slipped out from the crowd. No one found him.
No, they ran his place. They got his ass.
100%.
It was a stolen car.
But like, dude, yeah, imagine. But dude, I went up to the police. I was like, hey, I called 911. Do you need my statement? They're like, no.
Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, my guy.
I'm like, all
Get
right.
out of here.
But dude, I'm glad I left, dude, because I would have been like running away.
If people got like shot or hit by the car, they would probably be like,
yeah, dude, I've never like, up until that point, dude, I'd never like seen a car accident or seen anything like that. I actually saw like a pretty bad one at the beginning of the year. It was a 5-car accident, and I called 911 again. I actually had to pull a lady out of her car.
Dang.
She ran a red light again, dude. T-boned another car. Car started like flipping over, hit another car, flipped around, hit another car, and
my God.
the minivan who like caused it started like steaming and like smoking. I'm like, oh, dude. So I'm like in the turn lane. I'm trying to go pick up my check from the pizza place I worked at. It starts steaming. I throw the car in park, pull out the keys, and I like run out to her. And I'm like, I'm getting up to the window, and like the airbags are on. I'm like, dude, she's probably gonna be dead. I was like, I had to like prepare myself. I'm like, am I ready to see this?
That's
crazy. I'm trying to help right now. Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to see this. I was 20 years old at the time. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to see and how it's going to affect me, but I was like, I got to do it. She needs help, right? So I'm like banging on the window. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Open the door, and the door's like barely opening. It's like, argh. And I'm like, lift up the airbag, and dude, she's in there. She's just like that. I'm like, oh.
With her eyes open?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, are you okay? She's like, I can't walk. I'm like, all right, like reach in the car, grab her, put her on my shoulder, like full like fireman style, dude. I was like, oh,
this guy's a hero.
Dude, lay her on the sidewalk. She starts having a seizure. I'm like,
oh shit.
I'm like, shoot. I'm like, dude, I'm like,
don't do that.
And I remember one thing from freshman year. I was like, when you see an accident, like you gotta be like directing, right? Because you don't want to be like the outsider syndrome or whatever it's called. And I'm like, you call 911. You go check on this car. You did like, right?
Yeah.
The dude I pointed at to call 911. He's like, oh yeah. He goes on the phone, and then this other lady runs over. She's like, is someone calling 911? And I point to the dude, and he's like, dude, I'm on the phone with my wife. I'm like, dude, I'm going to fight you right now, dude. I'm like, what are you doing?
He's like, I'm describing everything I'm looking at to my wife right now.
Yeah.
No, what bugged me the most?
Hey, babe, check this out. This is crazy. You know what happened right now? This lady just got out of fucking car accident.
He's like, look at this guy. He's all FaceTiming me. He's like, look at this. He's telling me to call 911. He's tripping.
Very bad.
Dude, you know what bugged me the most though was the dude who called 911 was driving a BMW, and the worst damage was that his headlight was broken. He got like none of the damage, and I'm like, dude,
what he pit maneuvered her a little bit, probably, huh?
No, he was the one that the car swung around and hit.
Oh,
and so he was in he caught like the worst, no, not the worst. He caught like if you're talking like damage wise, he caught like the best scenario from damage.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm on the phone with my wife. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fight you. I'm like, I pulled the lady who came running up. I'm like, you call 911. I was like, you need to like do this, dude. So we do the whole thing. I gave the police my statement. I wrote it down in my notes. I'm like, there's gonna be like a court hearing after this, right? The lady's off to the hospital. Dude, like 3 days later, I get a call from that lady who ran up, and she's like, hey, I don't know if you remember me. My name is Jilly Bob, whatever her name was, right?
What a name.
From the accident. And she was like, hey, I just kind of wanted to compare stories with you. What do you think happened? And I'm like, I know this happened. Like, I wrote it down as soon as I saw it, or as soon as the police took my statement. And I'm like, this is what happened. She's like, yeah, no, I don't think it was her fault. So I went to go visit her in the hospital. And after hearing her statement, I don't think it's her fault. I'm like, dude, you got paid off. Right? And she's like, no, like, I just think it was her fault. I'm like, look, I'm not going to argue about this. I know it happened. I'll see you in court. And I hung up. Dude, nothing. I had no call from insurance companies, no court hearing, nothing, dude.
That's crazy.
Nuts.
They probably settled.
Yeah, they definitely
settled some way. Like, she must have some good
big
decent
old
lawyers.
check.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some gnarly ones too. I drive semi trucks.
Oh, okay.
For to adult pay bills, whatever. But I was in Tennessee. It was like torrential rain. It was just crazy. Another semi truck passes me by on the left side. Mm-hmm. Didn't think much of it, and there was just so much rain coming down. His headlight or his taillights kind of just disappeared into the rain.
Yeah,
I was like, whatever. 15 minutes later, I just see these like lights on the road. I'm like, what the hell is that? I just see like headlights on the road. That truck rolled over.
Oh shoot!
Right. No one's on the highway going or coming. No one's behind me. I'm the first one there. Mm-hmm. It was a team driver. It was two. It was like male and female truck drivers, and I guess they had their kid with them.
Oh,
both of the parents were dead.
Shoot, dude.
Yeah. So I had to. I pretty much I was like, hello. It was like pouring rain. I walked inside. Their little baby was crying in the back. Oh. I pulled the kid out, took him inside my truck and stuff because it was like raining and stuff. I didn't want the kid, seeing that shit.
Yeah.
And the cops took 45 minutes to get there. We were in such a desolate part of the state. I was like, this is crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just having the kid was just like, like he got a concussion or something.
Yeah.
He was like cut, whatever. But yeah, man, it doesn't get. That's crazy though. Like, but same thing. I gave the police report. No insurance called me. I was the first person there. I called the thing. I rescued a kid.
You were the only person there, dude.
You know what I mean? And no one called me. No one called me. No one was investigating it.
Yeah, dude.
It was like this is crazy.
Like, what's going on, dude? Because I got like when I first got my license. Because I'm new to driving. I got it like the beginning of my senior year of high school. And dude, the first 2 weeks, dude, I got in like a minor accident.
Golly.
Okay, I say it wasn't my fault though, because I'm parallel parked, leaving a buddy's house, and I check my mirror. It's dark outside. It's like 7:00. Black car with no headlights is coming. I didn't see him. I pulled out and just hit him. Right. I'm like, all right, whatever. Dude, like the day after, call from the insurance. I'm like, dude, if a minor accident like that gets a call that quick, like, I'd expect a call the same day from an accident that bad. Like, what? Dude, that's crazy.
I just got sideswiped the other day on the freeway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like the worst day of my life. All kinds of bullshit was happening all at one time. So I was sick as shit, and so we have security at my work, and I give him the keys, and I give him my keys so he can stay inside the building, right? Mm-hmm. Well, he said he wasn't going to make it, so I already had my keys off, and I put it on the counter. So when I left my store, I can close the gate and lock it, like the padlock.
Yeah.
So I did that, but then I was like, I closed the actual doors and I was like, oh, where's my fucking key? And I was like, it's right fucking there. But I already closed that thing, so I literally...
You locked your keys in.
Yeah, I locked my keys in. So I was like, fuck. And I was so pissed. And I was like, damn it. I was like, all right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. And I'm sick, dude. Like, I'm telling you, I was sick. Like, I'm barely recovering, like, now. And I'm like, I had a fever and everything. So I was like, well, I got to go drive to my coworker's house. So I drive to his house and I pick up his keys and he's sick as shit. He actually left early that day. So I picked up his keys like maybe 15, 20 minutes out.
Yeah.
I went back to the store, did it, grabbed my keys, locked it up, hit the alarm, all that shit. And then went back to his house, dropped it off. And then I was able to go home, you know? And I'm just on the freeway. I'm like, all right, fine. Everything's cool. I'm driving and I'm just like, finally, and I'm on the fast lane. I'm just going, and I just feel like hit me from the side. I was like, what the fuck? And I just went straight off to the side. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And then I get out of my car, and this fucking Mexican dude comes out. He's like, dude. And I'm like, bro, that was your fucking fault. Like, I'm just driving straight.
Are you kidding me right now?
He just like veered into my lane and shit, dude. And now, so if my fucking car's all scratched and dented on the right side, pissed me off. My car's fucking brand new.
Can't have nothing, dude.
Dude, it can't have
nice things, dude.
Pissed me off. And this fool seemed like a little drunk and shit, you know? And I was so mad, dude. I was like, bro.
You made me spill my beer, fool.
Yeah, for real. And he was like some fucking like Mexican fool, like construction worker, Mexican fool, like bald with the mustache and shit. And then he's like, he was like, what you want to do? And I was like, fuck, bro. I was like, I don't want to fucking call the insurance because I don't want my insurance to go up and it's your fucking fault, dude. And he's like, I'll just pay for it. I'm like, all right. And then so we're sitting there forever just like kind of talking about it. He's like, well, what do you want to do, dude? And he's like, I'm not going to sit here all night. I'm like, you are going to sit here as long as I fucking want you to sit here and figure out what I want to do because this is your fault. And he's like, okay. No. I was like, dude, like, let's just... And then so after a while, I was like, yeah, just give me your number. I got his ID and his license plate and everything. And he was like, I'll just pay. And his phone was fucking dead, so he couldn't even look up his fucking papers anyway. I was like, oh my God, dude. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. Let's just do it like that. It's not terrible. The biggest dent is maybe 5 inches, you know? It's like, it's not terrible.
Oh, okay.
But
so
it pissed me off, dude. Yeah. After all that shit I was doing that day, going through that day, and fucking that happened.
Yeah, Johnny knows a lot about 5 inches, dude.
That's being generous.
That's more than enough, dude. What are you talking about? It's plenty.
And on that note and that joke, I think we're going to have to end it there because we're at a hour and like 45 minutes now.
All right, go ahead and start off, Johnny. What you got? What you got, dude?
Let me play
we got some ending music on there, dude.
Some what?
In the music folder, we got some enders, dude.
Oh, we got some ender music?
Yeah.
Ooh, dude, Minecraft. Have you guys seen The Chair Company?
The what?
The Chair Company?
This
it's a great show.
This
Ooh, I'm spooked out, dude. Don't do that.
That's Ender vibes right there.
Yeah,
actually,
I'm gonna fight the Ender Dragon.
It's actually, that's what I'm saying. That kind of Ender.
I got my diamond, my diamond stuff.
All right, go ahead, Johnny.
So I appreciate you guys listening to another episode of The Stool Podcast. You know me, Johnny, aka JonnySavag. You know where to find all my stuff at. JonnySavag on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that good stuff. Check out my band DNG Heavy. And also check out Thee Dunce. Got a lot of cool stuff. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this. Actually, we'll go with Zach next. Give him your plug, Zach. Tell everybody where they can find your stuff at.
All right. Instagram is ZLILLEMOEN 13. TikTok, Zach Lily Drums, ZACHLILLE Drums 13. My YouTube channel, Zach L Drums. Shout out to my band Unworthy. Go check him out. Go stream our new EP from the Belly of the Beast.
Yes, sir.
And new music soon.
Nice.
Sick.
And then what about Unworthy? What's your guys' tag on Instagram and stuff?
Unworthyband.ca. I think it's that for everything.
Perfect.
All right,
I'll
cool.
put the links up and everything.
Cool. What you got, Matt? What you doing these days?
Oh gosh, I wasn't prepared.
No, you should be.
Yeah, no. YoungLink is the what's it called, for producing and rapping and DJing, pretty much everything. But Instagram is YoungLink Official.
my personal is Demat11, where I just shitpost and make memes, and
that's
phenomenal. Yeah, join the party. But that's pretty much it.
You're not doing Big Mac no more?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Sorry, Big Mac hat.
Oh yeah.
Big Mac jersey, BMA. Yeah, so I'm on like a weight loss journey, but I was around like 330 pounds. Yeah. Around like 260 right now.
Keep grinding. You look good, man.
Keep grinding.
Trying. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so it's just like kind of just promotional, just like, hey, look how far you come kind of thing. So
I'm about to go pick one up.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we'll make it happen for sure. But yeah, besides that, that's it. Just music.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Having fun.
All right, brother. Sounds good. All right, guys. Before we get wrapped up today, try to remember, please hit that like and subscribe right below. Appreciate you guys a lot for making it this far in the episode. You guys are the shit. So, anyways, see you guys next time. I am Mickstradamus. I got Cherry Coyote. We're working on some stuff right now. We've been rehearsing pretty regularly now. And Thee Dunce, we got a big 2026 coming up. We have a lot of stuff brewing, brainstorms, all that stuff that we're going to be implementing pretty soon. So go ahead and give us a follow at Thee Dunce and at the Stool Podcast.
Also, real quick, check out, our buddy Anthony had to leave early today, so love you, Anthony. Also, check out his Instagram. It's Ranthony, R in front of Anthony, Ranthony John on his IG, and computer cheats, tensions, all that stuff that he Dead does. Widow.
Yep.
Check out all his stuff. I'll put all the links up and everything. Zaida, that shit's sick. Check out all that, all his stuff too. So, all right, Mick.
All right, cool. This has been the Stool Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time. See you guys.
See ya.